Today I stand in front of you, teach you guys about the supply and demand trading strategy, inshallah. So, as you already know about something, supply and demand, we have already explained supply and demand. We said before you learn about supply and demand, you have to know the traditional support and resistance. Yeah, so we said that resistance is just a price zone where price cannot move. Whenever price reaches here, the price tend to consolidate, price move. So anytime price comes here, price tend to what? Move again. So in this kind of scenario, we call this one what? Resistance, just like a roof. You see here to be a roof. So the same way applies to a support. A support like this is a price zone, or it's an area where price cannot move further down. Price tends to, when it reaches to that zone, you see price consolidating, which means that price is taking orders from the big players, then price tends to what? Move. When price come here, price tends to take pending orders and what? Tend to move. So this kind of scenario, we call here support. You understand? So this is a support, just like the floor we are standing on. Alright, so before we delve into supply and demand, you have to know this. Right? Alright, so when a resistance tends to break, it does not respect that zone. It means that what there now is now a support. It will become a new support, which means that price will retrace, touches here, then what? Move. The same way applies here. When price break the support, here tends to be the resistance now. Price touch here, price tends to move down. Okay, so supply and demand. He said to trade supply and demand, you have two patterns. We have one is the reversal, and the second one is the continuation. Okay, so we talked about the reversal one, which with the reversal one, we said we have the drop, base, rally, and we have the what? Rally, base, drop. So these are the two patterns and the reversal pattern. Yeah, so the drop base rally is just like this. Market is moving down. When market reach, market cannot further move down. Market tend to consolidate, forming a base. So drop. So this, we call this one a drop. The market form a base. The base is the consolidation area. So this is the base. Then we call this a what? Rally. So which means that is why we call it a reversal, because market was moving down, market tend to consolidate, cannot further move down, the markets move upwards. So this is a drop based rally. So when you form a drop based rally, as a supply and demand trade, you put what? A zone here. This is a what? A zone here. It means that when market reach here, there were large orders. The bank makers or the market makers or those who move market outside, their orders are here. So when market reach here, they tend to move the market with a very high impulse. So which means that as a supply and demand trader, we learn their footsteps. So whenever market is approaching here, your zone is here, you time here. So whenever market is coming, you wait for a confirmation, then you further move up. You understand? So when it moves up, you have already what? Made some profit. So this is what the support and resistance traders will now come and say, okay, this is a what? A support. So before they will come to know that zone, you as a supply and demand trader, you have already made some profit over here. So this is a drop based rally. You put your orders here, market comes, then you tend to what? To follow the banks. And we have the what? For the rally based drop, we have rally, market moving up. So this is the rally. Then market cannot move further up. The market what? So when market consolidates, is what we call the base, which means that market is taking orders. Then after that, market move down. That is the drop. So a reversal. So market was initially moving up. Market cannot move further up. Market consolidated. The market moved down. So there, where consolidation happens, is where you are going to put your orders. So here, the consolidation area. So whenever market comes here in future, you just wait for some confirmation. Then what? You tend to what? Further go down. So around here, you have already made a profit, and now the support and resistance traders, they'll say, okay, here is a resistance because initially market touch here cannot move. Market came here to it respected that same zone. Market moved down. So at that time, they'll be putting some orders here, further orders here. But as a support and demand trader, you have already gotten profit around here. So this is just the reversal pattern. Inshallah, next time when we meet, we go to the continuation pattern. Thank you.